ESC Radio, live from Lisbon, and we're here now with the representative of Austria, Cesár Sampson, with song Nobody But You. Hi Cesár.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Well, first question I can't avoid. Many people must have asked that question. Why only now? Because we just saw your performance on stage, and I mean, with this voice, you're 34-year-old now. So, yeah, how come? Why you're starting to sing now? Because that's not much of a musical career. So
yeah, I think. Should I hold it? You can
hold.
I did it on purpose. I had a 12-year-long hiatus from the stage. I did produce and write and coach, but also learned a lot of other things. And I just felt at age 20, when I was like really going on to be a full-time musician and under contracts and stuff like that, I just felt I had to become a complete person. Luckily enough, I had like parents who were artists, and I knew what it looks like when people are in charge of their own artistic output, and I knew I just wasn't there. So I decided to wait, and that's why it took my time. And I think right now is the right time to come back.
Yeah. Tell us about the selection of the song Nobody But You. You were involved in the selection?
Well, I was involved in the creation of the song, and the way it worked in Austria is we were asked to submit something. I was asked, Cesár, we would really like to do something with you. Just take your team, write something, send it to us. That's what I did, and of course we were considered in the narrow selection, in the final selection. I think there was like 5 or 6 songs in there, and as far as I understand, there was like a panel of all the music professionals, all the media people, all the newspaper heads, and they assigned points, and I came out on top.
Well, we should mention, I mean, most people know that you've been involved with the Austrian act before. No, not the Austrian, Bulgaria before, twice actually, the last 2 years. Well, now you're the main act. Is that still different for you? Is it? Let me ask you like that. Is it different than what you expected it would be to be the main act in Eurovision?
I thought it. So far, I thought it might be a lot more stressy, and I thought it would be challenging. But I realized I'm a stage performer. That's how I started, and like a lot of attention. It doesn't put me as much off balance as it would have 10 years ago. Okay. I'm still pretty much just me, doing my thing, and I enjoy being on stage. The stage doesn't intimidate me. I enjoy being up there, and yeah, it feels really, really natural to me.
Okay, cool. So yeah, it's been a couple of weeks with all these pre-parties across Europe and Israel as well. You've joined some of them, I think. You took part in some of them.
I did 3 or 4.
Yeah. So now this is a big day for you, first day on stage in Lisbon. How did it feel for you today? Is there still a lot to change for the next round?
Thank God there is not much to change, but there's a lot to tweak. We were like very happy that in general we were going into the right direction. There were a couple of variables that we hadn't assigned yet, so that's what we had to see now in the first rehearsal. So we're like, okay, that's what that's like. So in terms of sound, in terms of like specific lighting, in terms of specific cameras and stuff like that. There's a lot of tweaks that we have to make to really bring out the story, and also I myself know exactly where to look now, and that's going to influence the next rehearsal, of course.
Okay. We haven't seen the outfit for the night yet, I imagine.
The outfit?
Yeah. Oh, we haven't seen yet.
You haven't seen the final version.
Yeah.
So we have actually 3 sets of outfits with us. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, we would love to hear a part of your song. Would you sing a little bit for the listeners of ESC Radio?
Yeah. It wouldn't be right letting you go, running away from love, ain't nobody but you, and I can hold on to. So am I wrong, giving my all, making you stay tonight, ain't nobody but you, I can hold on to.
Hey. Beautiful. Thank you very much, Cesár, and yeah, good luck for the competition.
Thank you so much.